.NET World was viral with one of the major features recently. I would like to talk about this feature in this video. Basic summary is that hot reloading is one of the major feature of .NET 6 release, and this feature is only available in full version of Visual Studio 2022. What does it mean by hot reloading? This is basically a cool feature. With it, you can modify your source code while your application is running. This works not only for the web application, but also it works for the Windows application. In this video, I'll demonstrate how hot reloading works with Blazor server and WebAssembly application. Let's open Visual Studio. This is the Visual Studio 2022. Let's create a project, and this is the Blazor server app. So name it Blazor hot reloading server. Next, the .NET version is 6. Let's click create. This is the Blazor server application. Let's click to run the application. This is the counter, and this comes from the counter component. I arranged browser and the Visual Studio side by side so that we can get the clear view of hot reloading. This is the counter component. If I make changes in the counter to hello counter, save it, that the browser has been refreshed. And if I click this button, here is the logic. Counter is incremented by 1. So if I click one click, it increments. It is incremented by 1, and it is 2. Let's change the logic, C# logic, and save. Now it increments by 2. Let's see. Refresh the browser. Okay, now it is 0, and let's click. Now it incremented by 2. In Blazor, we can add a separate C# file for the code. So let's add a separate C# file. In this case, the file name should be same of the component name. Like I am creating the class name for counter component. The corresponding class name should be counter.razor.cs. So now it works with the counter component. So we can move this code from here to this CS file, and this should be partial. Okay, get rid of all this code here. Let's run the application again. Okay. So this is the counter. Now it increases by 2, and if we change the code and if we add the logic, it increases by 4, and save and see. Let's click. Now it increases by 4. Okay, we can also add a variable to contain the header information. So I can declare here the private variable, name it string, name it header, and I can name it hello hot reloading counter. Okay. Put here. Save and refresh. Yeah. This is all about hot reloading in Blazor server project. Let's create a WebAssembly project by new. Let's stop the project, and this is the WebAssembly. Name it the Blazor reloading, hot reloading WebAssembly. So I simply add web. So let's click next. This is the .NET 6. Let's create. To use hot reloading feature in Blazor WebAssembly project, you need to run your application in .NET OS mode. So to run the application in .NET OS mode, you need to see where your CS project file is located. So in this location, for me, this is my directory. So in here I'm running the command prompt, and in the command prompt I need to run the .NET OS. Yeah, this will run the WebAssembly project in OS mode. Let's change the counter component, make it hot reloading counter. Save it and see in browser. So this is the counter, there is no change. So to enable hot reloading in the WebAssembly project, so you have to do some extra work. We have to add some hot reloading settings in the launch settings files. Let's add it. This is the launch settings files. So in here, under the profile sections, we need to add the hot reloading module. So this is the hot reload .NET 6. So you need to use the same URL, your application URL. This is your application URL. So I am replace the existing one. So save. So stop the application. Let's rerun my application and see in browser. Okay. Now hot reloading is enabled. Okay, let's change the header. Type here hello from hot reloading counter. Let's see. Yeah. And if I make the changes like this, the current counter Let's refresh, click. Yeah, now it increments by 2. This is all about hot reloading in WebAssembly project. So there is the difference between to use hot reloading in server and WebAssembly project. In WebAssembly project, you need to run the application in .NET OS mode, and you have to add some additional settings in the launch settings file, and this is the settings. And one thing, you should add the URL. You should add your application URL. You will find here. So that's all. Thank you.